Hey everybody, quick report. Follow us on Twitter. We're at the unhappy hour underscore, and on our main flagship channel of the New American Media at American underscore media underscore at American underscore media underscore. There's breaking news in the NFL right now. Two teams have entered the COVID-19 protocol. Um, so you have the Titans and the Vikings. Titans are, I'm hearing different numbers, 5 and 6 and 8 and 9, and all the information's coming out now. So this is why I'm saying follow us on Twitter at American underscore media underscore and the sports page at the unhappy hour underscore for breaking news. We're going to kind of stay on top of it and provide all the updates there. But this is your quick update to let you know what's going on. The Titans, let's see. Sorry. The I love when you're trying to look at something on your phone and you get 100 pop-up ads and then you can't get through to what you're looking at. You're like, I probably want to disable this function. So anyway, the Titans have closed down. They had 3 players and 5 team personnel testing positive. The Vikings played them last week, so now they are in the protocol and they are being careful, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Will any games be suspended? How will this play out? Who knows? But that's why this is a quick report and not an in-depth story. The Major League Baseball playoffs start today. Tampa Bay won the Stanley Cup. The finals are Lakers Heat. LeBron past versus LeBron present. Pulling for the Cleveland Indians and Shane Bieber to win this World Series that has been so elusive, losing 2 Game 7 extra inning World Series heartbreakers over the years. One, the most recent in 2016 to the Cubs, and the one before that was the two. When was it? It was 1997 against the Florida Marlins. So that's what I'm pulling for. That's what I'm watching. But this is a breaking story. COVID. Hey, look, I'm seeing more numbers now that are showing that this is in relation to the flu. There are a lot of similarities to death rate that's similar to the flu. We all need to be a little careful, but we all need to get back to life. We all need to live. We all need to work. We all need to exist. We can either bubble wrap ourselves and hide in a cave and close the door, hide in the basement, pull the covers up and hope that nothing ever bothers us, or we venture out into the big, bold world and be a human and explore and have some fun. So I'm going to err on the side of we get one life to live, and I'm going to live it. So what I'm hoping for is we're going to have a little bit of a, time to take note for the NFL, time to look around, time to really test this protocol and move on, just like you have to in real life. I mean, don't you know people that you've worked with who have had COVID? Haven't you heard these stories? They're mostly all fine, right? They come back and they're back to the way things are. Those are the stories we're hearing. So it's in the world of the NFL right now. Look, it didn't derail Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball played on. You had the early outbreaks with the Marlins and who was it? St. Louis, the Cardinals. And they got it under control. That's good. That's helping us learn how to get these things under control and calm it down, isolate. This is how we should have handled it from the beginning, and we have been. That's why we're kind of back to life already. Because it's not what we were sold. 14 days to slow the spread. We're in 6 months of this now. Enough. Florida just released all their restrictions. They're back to life. California, Oregon, Washington, New York. It's like a prison. But we're learning what happens in the prisons versus what happens in the free states, and we're comparing it. And that's kind of the beauty of this system. So when you hear people talking about getting rid of the electoral college and, these people didn't know what they're doing, and it's, no, they knew exactly what they were doing. They set up a system that's balanced so that you don't have the rule of only 5 major cities sweeping over an entire country. You need 50 different test cases so you can learn. And that's essentially what I wanted to see out of Obamacare when it passed. It wasn't. It was written by lawyers, and it was awful. I lost my plan. I lost my doctor. My premiums doubled. All lies. What I wanted to see was a plan. Like a real plan looks like this. A real plan says, you know what we're going to do? We're going to uh, we're going to try 50 different plans across the nation. And we're going to meet back every 2 months. And we're going to talk about our wins, our losses, every 6 months, every 3 months, every year. I don't care what you want to call it. And then you say, hey, this is working for us. Maybe we'll try. Okay, cool. We'll beta test it over there. But with the NFL, you have 32 different teams. With Major League Baseball, you have, how many teams is it? Sorry, I don't have that number in my head. Right, type that below. How many comments, or how many in the comment thread? Type how many teams there are in Major League Baseball. How many in NHL? How many in basketball? I have the 32 number in my head for football. I hope that's right. But anyway, it would have been cool to see 50 different states working together. What's up, Juan? It would have been cool to see 50 different states working together for health protocols, trying to learn. And maybe you could with like the Veterans Administration or with Medi-Cal, Medicaid, all of the government assistance programs. It would be nice to really see what's working to improve coverage, to reduce cost. And with the NFL, you have all these different independent, call them states. They're little independent units that have to test, that have to lock down, and we're learning. This is what you do. This is America. This is the cool part about it. We're learning. Major League Baseball showed us we can get through it. The Big Ten got really scared, canceled their season, and then they came back, thankfully, because we're going to learn and we're going to be careful. There was a college just suspended a bunch of 13 players. I forget what school that was, but we're learning. We're learning how to do this. So don't freak out. Don't shut down, but let's keep learning and let's try to slow the spread where we can. So that's the breaking news. COVID protocols have been enacted for the Tennessee Titans, the Minnesota Vikings. Not sure if that's going to impact the games this weekend, but stay tuned for the New American Media information. We'll keep you posted here on YouTube, youtube.com/The New American Media. On Twitter, at American_media_ and at The Unhappy Hour_. We'll keep you posted. To be continued. Take care.